Another quick technique to share with you this week for Scan and Cut users. This time I'm going to show you how to create this lace-edged card front panel. Quite popular in card making. And as part of the tutorial I will also show you how to make the simple folded card. So we begin in Canvas Workspace by starting a new project. Then I will load up a basic shape, a rectangle, and I will also bring on a lacy border. This technique, by the way, will work with many different types of borders, so you can obviously, once you've watched it, try out different variations. I'll move the border off to one side for now, and I'm just going to do a couple of things to create the greetings card itself. First I'm going to type in some measurements for my card, and I'm going to choose it to be 3.5 inches by 5 inches. I'm then going to create an offset line using the settings that you see me putting in here. Now that's the panel that I'm going to use. I'll just move it off to one side for now. By turning off the aspect ratio, I can now double the length of the card. And I will also add the score line. So I'll use the path tool for that. One click to set the start point. Shift and drag your mouse and then double click to set the end point, and then change it to a dashed pattern. I am then aligning that into the center of the rectangle. I'll group it by pressing G on my keyboard and move it off to one side as I'm finished with that for now. I will then rotate the border and move it towards the bottom edge of that front panel and resize it. I will align it so that the edges are equal. I will zoom in so I can get a better look as well. I'm going to aim to get those 4 center flourishes within the bounds of the rectangle. Again, I will align it just to be doubly sure. This time I'm aligning to the bottom edge. Then I will select the border and just press the down arrow key on my keyboard once. I will then use the divide function from my process overlap features, and I will remove all of the parts that I don't need and just weld the 2 parts together that will form my lacy card front. Now, believe it or not, that is our task done. So you can see how quick and simply you can create those lacy edged card front panels. I would encourage you to give it a go. I'm just adding some colour here just so I can see on screen a little better how it looks. Finally, obviously you will need to transfer it to your machine, so you can choose to do that via a couple of methods. First, I would make sure to give it a name, and then you would click on the download button. If you're going to download it to a USB stick, right click on this icon here and choose Save Link or Save Target As. Or if you're using Wi-Fi, just click on the Wi-Fi icon and that will transfer it to the cloud, ready for your machine to retrieve once it's connected. And that concludes this little quick tutorial. I hope you've enjoyed it. If you have, please do give this video a thumbs up. Your ratings count. And of course, if you would like to see more from me, John Bloodworth, Gentleman Crafter, please do subscribe to this channel and click on the little bell icon as well to receive notifications when new videos arrive. In the meantime, thanks for watching and I will see you next time.